at Cardiff's winter wonderland, hoping to add a little bit of light and sparkle to a frankly far from festive forecast. And there are wind warnings for this coming weekend too. The full national forecast is next. Charlene, there's just something so lovely, so festive about seeing people out and about enjoying themselves. It's dry here. I've seen a single flake falling on Christmas Day for quite a few years. So at the risk of sounding like the Christmas Grinch as far as the forecast is concerned, no sign of a white Christmas. And if, like me, you've got last minute shopping to do this coming weekend or Christmas journeys to make, it's going to be busy on the roads. But we have weather warnings in force. Now, these warnings come into force disruption on public transport, so check before you set off. A bit of weather to get through before we get there first. Well, it might feel rather festive out here at the moment, but it's a very messy weather story to tell over the next few days. That's before we get to Christmas. Not only do we have strong, potentially disruptive and damaging winds, as you can see, we also have a number of frontal systems, and that basically means rain thrown into the mix too. So as over the next few days, it's likely to be generally mild, generally wet, and I'm sorry to say very windy as well, not particularly festive. Having said all of that though, not too bad at all across much of the UK out here at the moment. A dry start to the night as we head through. We'll see the clouds starting to build and the possibility of a first signs of that wet weather just nudging into parts of western Scotland and western parts of Northern Ireland. But elsewhere though, remaining dry throughout the night, and temperatures will remain on the chilly side, but we should escape a little bit of a frost because actually the winds will start to pick up the pace by the early hours of tomorrow morning too. So it is going to be a blustery start. I think that's probably the best way of putting it to your Friday morning. For some areas, a dry and chilly start, but again, we've got another frontal system that will sink its way across us. The best of the drier, brighter skies, I think, for much of the day across the far southeast. Temperatures here just about scraping into double figures, clearing from parts of Scotland into the afternoon, and we may even see a little bit of blue sky and sunshine here too, but chillier across the north. Cold everywhere under clear skies through Friday night, and then as we head into the start of the weekend, as I mentioned, there is a warning for very strong winds, and we'll see rain too. Not particularly festive.